A Rajput love song is a magnificent ballad which evokes for us the medieval Rajput world of chivalry and romance. It is a love ballad in two parts, each part consisting of three stanzas of 4 lines each. In each stanza, the second and fourth lines are rhymed, while first and third lines do not rhyme. The first part is sung by Parvati, the Rajput princess, in love, and the second part is sung by her lover, Amar Singh, a Rajput warrior and prince. They have passed the night together, but now he must go to look to his beauties as prince and warrior. Parvati stands at the latticed window of her bedroom to bid farewell to her lover, while he is there below on his horse, ready to ride out, perhaps to the battlefield. It is a moment of parting, and the songs, both of Parvati and Amar Singh, are expressive of their grief and their keen desire for reunion at night. Parvati stands at the latticed window of her bedroom to bid goodbye to her warrior lover. She would not have been afraid of the dawn which separates her from her object of love if he were garland of basil leaves which she could have twined in her hair, a bracelet of shining gold studded with jewels which she could have bound round her sleeve. There would have been no need for her to be afraid of the break of day if he were the Kiora scene which makes fragrant her silken dress, or the bright crimson string which she uses for the girdle which she wears. She would not have cared for the dawn if her love were the scented fan which she lies on her pillow, or a lute of sandalwood, or the bright silver lamp that is lighted in the small side room attached to her bedroom and used as a place of worship. But alas, he is none of these objects. Therefore, she is afraid of the dawn, which is personified as a jealous person, jealous of their love and happiness, which spreads the veil of separation between them. As a result of this veil spread by the jealous dawn, she is no longer able to see his face. Night brings them together while the dawn separates them. Hence it is spoken of as a cruel, jealous person who mocks at their love. In the third stanza, which is the refrain of the ballad, it is repeated in the second part also with the appropriate changes. She wishes that the hours would fly swiftly like bees or like parrots, so that it would be night once again, night which would bring about reunion. She wishes that day to end and the night to come, night which would bring the object of her love to her. She would embrace him and thus shelter him from the dangers of the outside world. The hours are first called wild bees and are asked to go to gardens of sunset to suck honey from the flowers there. They are also called parrots and are asked to fly to the fruit gardens of the western sky to peck at fruits there. Thus the lines are highly figurative, convey the intensity of the beloved's emotion forcefully and effectively. In the second part, Amar Singh, her lover on horseback below her window, sings back his farewell to her. He would not have been afraid of the day dawn if his beloved had been the hood hawk which flutters on his wrist, or the collar of shining little bells round its neck, bells which tingle with a sweet voice as he rides along. He would not have cared for the dawn if she were the sweet-smelling scent on his turban, or the white plume of his turban made of heron's feather and waving in the wind. The dawn would not have disturbed him at all if she were his bright, swift and unconquered sword hanging by his side, or the shield he carries in his hand to protect him from the arrows of his enemies, or the armlet studded with precious stones tied around his arms, as something auspicious and so likely to luck. But alas, she is none of these things. So at dawn the beating of the drums calls him to the battlefield, separates them and takes him away from her. It is for this reason that their union of the night is ended with daybreak. In the refrain, the warrior lover wishes the hours to be deer or horses and asks them to fly swiftly to the meadows of the west to graze there. He wishes the night to come swiftly, which will bring peace and tranquility, and carry him to the sweet-smelling breast of his beloved and her sweet embraces.